Look into my eyes and show me your adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm finally building my first ever house with the new Parenthood Game Pack, and of course I am going with a traditional suburban home because I think that is the house that fits in with the pack the best. I mean, when you look at all the items in the pack, the furnishing and the counters and stuff like that, it all really feels very traditional. So for the first build, I'm going for this very cozy traditional house, and I am building on a 30 by 20 size lot. So this is actually a very small traditional family home. I did struggle with space, but I definitely wanted a 3-bedroom home. That was like the requirement. I needed a toddler bedroom, I needed a teen or a kid's bedroom, and of course I needed a parent's bedroom. So there are 3 bedrooms. They are not very large, so they are kinda in between. They're not like eeny meeny tiny, they're not spacious, they're just right for the type of house that I'm building today. So for the usage of stuff packs and stuff like that, I do use a few packs in this house. I am not using every single pack. I think I use Get Together, Get to Work, Kids Stuff Pack, Perfect Patio, and the Backyard Stuff Pack, and the Vampire Game Pack. I think those are all the packs that I'm using, but from the Kids Stuff Pack I only use 1 painting. So if you don't have that pack, that's alright, it's only 1 painting. And for the Perfect Patio Stuff Pack, I'm only using 1 Ottoman. So if you don't have those 2 packs, it's alright, you can still download the house and then you can replace those 2 items. So you guys will be fine. So as you guys can see, it's taking shape. I'm going with the very traditional shaped suburban home. So we have a garage there on the left side, an entrance in the middle. You guys have seen it all. Very simple. I'm going with a simple design, but I did want to showcase every single item that came within the pack, and I do think I succeed in that, but I forgot 1 item, and that is the door. So there is a customized door for children in the pack. It has like a painting or something on it, and I absolutely forgot about that door, which is kind of strange because my children, they also decorated their bedroom door. So there are posters and paintings on the outside and on the inside of their door, which I find really annoying. I cannot stand things on doors. I hate stickers and stuff like that on doors, and my children know that, but I'm like, let's let them be them. Let's let them do whatever they want. It's their door. I don't like it, but it's fine. But anyways, I forgot about it. So that's like the only item that I don't use from the pack, but all of the other things I do use. So I did cut out a large piece of me playing around with the colors on the house. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but this house went from white to red to gray, and now we're back at blue. This is a bluish kind of brick wall, and that wallpaper that I'm using is from the bowling alley stuff pack. That's right, that's also a pack that I'm using, but that's only the wallpaper. I'm not using anything else from that pack. So if you are like, I can change the wallpaper from the outside, I'm fine with a different color, then you can also download this and just change that downstairs wallpaper to something else. But for me, this wallpaper fitted in so nicely. I really liked it, and I went through the entire catalog searching for a nice brick wallpaper, and this was the only one that I liked at this point. I mean, I could have gone for a white brick from the vampire stuff pack. That is my favorite brick, but because I already used that in previous builds, I was like, okay, Mona, don't go with a white house again. You've done it like a million times. Do a different color. So I went with this bluish kind of color, and I think it looks really nice. So here, doing the landscaping, I'm trying to figure out how I wanted the garden to flow. So here, making my own little gate, and that is the gate where the car needs to drive up into, and then it needs to go to the right to enter the garage. I do have to say the garage is very tiny. A real life car would never fit in the garage, and I don't scale up a car or anything like that. I just add in some counters in the garage area because it's so tiny. I know it's really not realistic, but thank God we don't have any functional cars in The Sims, so it's gonna be fine. So here, doing a little bit more landscaping, I went with a topiary there to make it look a little bit more elegant, adding in some more flowers, and I love the landscaping. And as you guys know, the landscaping of the gardens is one of my favorite parts of my house builds. I love doing the gardens. I love doing very manicured looking in-fenced gardens. Those are my favorites, and that is also the reason why I love building these type of houses, because then I can do my typical landscaping with them. So for this house, I do add in a pool in the backyard because I think that is necessary. I love having a pool in my houses. So if there is a space, I will use it for a pool, and thank God I had space. I mean, I could have extended the house more back so that we would have more room inside, but I opted for a swimming pool instead because I just love them. So there will be a swimming pool, and there will also be a children's play area with monkey bars and a dollhouse. And I have been play testing this house, and I really noticed that the family loves using the dollhouse. It is like the first thing that they did when I started up the game. The mom and dad walked over through the house to the backyard, of course, and then they started playing with the dollhouse together. Not the children, no. Mom and dad played with the dollhouse, and I found it so cute. And then, of course, later on, the child started playing with the dollhouse, and mommy played with it again. So I think they changed the gameplay on the dollhouse or something like that, because before the pack, the only thing that all adults liked to do with the dollhouses is break them. They always broke every dollhouse that I placed. And so this is a very nice change that they actually play with it and they don't break the dollhouses. So let me know, how are the dollhouses functioning in your game? Are they breaking it, or are they playing with the dollhouses? They are playing with it in mine, and I love it. So here, making that play area, I'm going with a very Victorian looking dollhouse and the base game monkey bars. I'm not building a sandbox today. I did think of it, but then I was like, no, let's have just some green grass, because there is just not enough grass here in this garden. So I just kept it all green. I do add in some flowers here, as you guys can see, and off camera I also add in a little bit of terrain paint underneath the monkey bars to make it look like the children have been playing with it. But I'm doing that off camera because I forgot about it. But then I started doing my screenshots, and then I was like, Mona, there's something wrong with the monkey bars. It looks a bit fake, you know, it looked like it was planted there and no one had played with it yet. So then I decided, let's do some terrain painting. So here, playing around with the landscaping, adding in another topiary to make it again more elegant. So this isn't really a rich family. This is just a normal middle class family, two hardworking parents, and just a very normal family, by the way. This is not a rich family. I am planning on doing a rich kind of family house with this game pack as well, but for now this is just a middle class. So yeah, here, what am I doing? I'm not sure. I'm just bobbing all over the place. Oh, here, adding in a tree because why not? Trees are very nice, and I decided to go with a tree that you see often in this side of the world. So here, starting with the furnishing of the house, and as you guys can see, I already did my floor plan off camera because this house is so small. It really took me a little while to figure out how I could make this house flow the best. There was so limited amount of space, so I needed to make sure that every little ounce of space was how do you say it, was functional. So here, starting out with the kitchen, at first I thought let's do the kitchen on the left side, but this gave me a very weird looking kitchen, as you guys can see. So I decided to make the kitchen on the other side where there is no window. So it's a kind of a small kitchen. There isn't really much counter space because I do add in a lot of clutter items. There is a bar, as you guys can see, which I think is gorgeous. I love the bar in this pack. This is definitely something that I was waiting for. I just was waiting for a new kitchen counter in general, because we were playing around with the same counters for so long now, and I know we did get counters with the Vampire Game Pack, but those counters only had 3 recolors, you guys. I mean, really, 3 recolors. I couldn't do anything with those counters. I have used them, I think, 2 or 3 times, and all the times that I used the Vampire Game Pack counters were in vampire houses. I never used them in normal houses because you have like, it looks like a little bed on the counter, so it doesn't make sense to use them in a normal home. So yeah, I like the counters, but they aren't really that reusable for in a normal house. So here, changing the color scheme, at first I was like, let's go all out blue because the exterior is blue, but then when I thought about it, it was a little bit of a overkill with the blue. So I went with a white kitchen and brown combination instead. I do keep the blue backsplash that you guys can see, and I have to say, this wallpaper I really like. I like every wallpaper that we've gotten in this pack. I love all the recolors. I really like that the Sims team has expanded the recolors. So usually when you look at older packs, we did get some recolors, but not that many. But now I feel that they are going all out in recolors, that they are giving us a lot of options. So I do have the feeling that they are really listening to our feedback, because that is like the #1 thing that I always see on the forums, and that I hear a lot of Simmers talk about, is that there aren't enough recolors of items. So that is really nice. And I also think that they added in some more recolors to the base game objects. I do think that they did that a very long time ago, like a few months ago. So I do think that they really do try to update the game as much as possible. So for me, that is very much appreciated. So here, playing around with the windows and with the curtains, and we have this really weird kind of half curtain that you guys can see, the blue one that we've gotten with the pack as well. I mean, I like how they look. They don't look weird, but they aren't really that functional. I mean, if I would have had those in my house without any under curtains, then they don't make sense. I mean, these type of curtains, if I would have had them, I would have like another longer curtain underneath, maybe a more of a transparent curtain. And I did try to layer the 2 new curtains, but you cannot layer them. So yeah, I'm kind of weirded out about the curtains. I mean, I like the look. but if you think about it a bit more, they are definitely not functional. Or maybe I'm not using them right. Maybe they need to be lower on the oh my gosh, what's the name, on the windows. I mean, that's also a possibility. Maybe I'm just using them right, not right, but anyways, they still look nice. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with them. So here, adding in a desk, that is a new desk from the pack as well, and I love it. It looks so really elegant, and I really like that it's a one tile desk. I mean, we have one tile desk, and that came with City Living. Now we've gotten 2 more, so that is awesome. That is really handy for those tiny houses that I like to build. So yay, I was just very happy when I saw that. So here, doing the downstairs bathroom, and there are 3 bathrooms in this house. So there's one downstairs, there is a shared bathroom upstairs for the children, and there is a bathroom in the parents' bedroom as well. So that makes 3 bathrooms. So for a tiny house, this is actually spacious, or it has a lot of bathrooms for a tiny house, which is fine. I don't know. Anyways, what am I doing here? Oh, that rug. That's right. I love the rug. Have you seen the recolors? I'm going through them now, and you can definitely use this rug for either a traditional build or a modern build. So I like that it's very versatile, and I also like that we have a long mirror. I mean, finally we have a few long mirrors, but those are tiny. You cannot use them as like a buffet table mirror. You know, usually when you have like a dresser, you place a long mirror above it. I mean, that is what my mom always did, and that is what I always do when I have like a long dresser in my living room. I always place a long mirror or a long painting there. Now I don't have a dresser, by the way, because I have a very big cabinet from IKEA that I placed there, but a few years ago I did have a long dresser, and I had a very long mirror there. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm trailing off here so much, so sorry for that. So here, added in those perfect patio benches. So that is the only item that I'm using from that pack, and the reason why I placed these benches is because, or benches, ottomans, is because they have that wooden recolor that I like, and it fitted in so well with the kitchen. So that's why I'm using that. But if you don't have it, you can definitely add in some base game ottomans, or maybe a chair with a little cabinet or bookshelf. So here, playing around with a rug, didn't know what I wanted to do, ended up using the backyard stuff pack rug. So we're like almost finished with the downstairs area, and I did test out this entire house. So the play area that I made connected to the living room, that's all functional, but all of those boxes here that I placed, those are like homework assignments that your Sims can do. Those are not functional right there. If you want your Sim to work on that, you do need to drag them into a more of a open space. So I recommend doing it in the garden maybe, or in the living room. There is a little bit of space in the living room where you can do it, but in the garage where I placed them, you cannot use them. Just a heads up if you want to start with the homework assignments. So here, starting with the second floor, this is the final floor. There are only 2 floors, and here I'm trying to find a wallpaper that matches the downstairs wallpaper but doesn't have a border. So you have like this border. I did not want you to see the border when you walk up. It doesn't make sense. I mean, to have a wooden border in the middle of the wall, it didn't look nice. So that's what I was doing there. So here, starting with the color schemes of the kids' bedrooms. So the color scheme of the toddler bedroom, which is gonna be on the right side, that is gonna change. This bedroom, however, is gonna stay like this. I love it. I absolutely love this bedroom. This is my favorite bedroom. I designed this as a teen girls bedroom, but at this point I have a kid living in this bedroom. So you can use this for a teen or a kid, whatever you want. I decided to start out with a kid because I want to see her grow up in this bedroom, and then when she's a teen she can really go all out, and yeah, I like it. But I originally designed this for a teen in mind, and I love it. I think all the colors really work well together. I love all the posters and the wall decorations, and I also like the skateboards. I like that there is a recolor that you can also use in a pinky kind of room, so that is really nice. And there are fairy lights, by the way. I love those. Usually I use custom content ones, but these ones look so much better than the custom content ones that I have in game. I mean, no shade to the creator, I love that he made them, but these ones look, of course, Maxis matched because they are Maxis created. So here I was trying to figure out what this sim was all about, and I decided she's gonna be a musical sim. She's loved playing the piano, she loves makeup, of course. There is no vanity table. I did try to fit in a vanity table, but there just wasn't enough space, and then when I thought about it, I really didn't want to add in another pack to this build because I do understand that not everyone has all the packs. So I was like, no, let's not do a vanity, but if you own the Vintage Glamour stuff pack, you can definitely add in the vanity yourself. So here I was playing around with that nightstand, and I found that really cute recolor that you guys saw in the beginning. I loved that. Unfortunately, I couldn't work that into this room, so I didn't use that. So for this bedroom, I did really debate with myself. Did I want a boys toddler's bedroom or a girls toddler's bedroom? So the reason why I ended up with a girls toddler bedroom is because of the dresser. I loved that recolor with like the blossomy flowers. I knew I needed to use it in my home, so that's the reason why this turned out to be a girl's bedroom. And also the doctor's playset, that also made me make this into a girl's bedroom because my Sadie really loves playing with her doctor set as well. I don't know if I ever said that. Did I say that in this video? I'm not sure. Anyways, she loves playing with her doctor set. She has a doctor set, I think from, I don't know, I think she got them one time when she had a lung infection and we needed to go to the hospital. I think she got it there, and we bought that, or we purchased that in the gift shop for her. Anyway, since then she always has played with it and she loves it. So that's also the reason why this has turned out to be a girl's toddler bedroom. So here, starting with the bathroom. This is the bathroom for the children. That's why I'm going for a little elephant. My girls would have loved the elephant shower. So yeah, we are going with elephants and a blue recolor because I like this color the most. And yeah, it's basically all self-explanatory. I don't really know what I need to say about the bathroom other than that I didn't forget to toilet this time. So yes, there is a toilet and there is a toddler potty as well. I don't think I have forgotten any toilets or bins in this build. I mean, let me think. No, I haven't forgotten anything. So this is a first. Everything is in the build. So I do add in a coat rack, by the way, off camera for the hallway, because I forgot to furnish the hallway as well. So I did forget to do the hallway, but I didn't forget the toilet. So that is all done off camera, but you guys did saw a little bit of that in the house overview in the beginning, and you guys will see it in screenshots as well. So I add in a coat rack, some shoes and stuff like that. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, this is the final bathroom, by the way. This is the master ensuite bathroom, and this is the final bedroom that we are furnishing for this build, which is the master bedroom. So for the master bedroom, I'm going with a bluey color. The reason why I'm doing that is because this bed really went perfectly with the nightstands. I mean, look at it, it's like the same blue color. So I was very happy when I found that. Of course, adding in some greenery on the balcony, and yeah, that is basically all I'm doing on the balcony. Oh, and the bench. I also add in a bench and a table with a little light. I mean, that balcony is so small. I actually wanted an easel and some more items, but it was just so tiny. I went with a bench instead. So we're almost finished here. Just doing some curtains, gonna add in a dresser, and yeah. Oh, this thing. So I found this kind of newspaper stand, or yeah, this thingy here, so you can have a magazine holder. That's it. I found that and I was so happy when I found that, because I have a few in my house. So having that now in my game, it just made me happy, because now I can use that in every build that I'm gonna do. Yes, I am gonna use that a lot. It makes the house look more realistic because I have that in my house. And yeah, I really like it. And I didn't know that was in the game, or I've used it much sooner. So yeah, we're like almost in the end of the video, just adding in some more items, and then I think we are gonna go through the house a little bit more for some how do you say that? For some curtains, and then we're done. So if you guys liked the video, please don't forget to place your likes. It's very important for the channel. It makes the channel grow. It makes other people find the channel, which of course I like, because I want the channel to grow. So yeah, it's very much appreciated if you would place your likes. And if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you liked my ongoing babbling, because I know I talk a lot, then please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I hope that you guys have a awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye bye.
Look into my eyes and show me adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find.